Hi, Lou and Austin. Congratulations on the new contract. Curious, it feels like everything for both of you kind of locked in, and I know you've both had a chance to meet each other and talk before and go through development camp, but how much more comfortable have you gotten with each other through this process?
Well, first of all, I think that the comfort that I have with Austin is first spending some time with him at the World Championships, and also having the opportunity of meeting his family, and then watching how he has handled himself throughout the process of, prior to the draft and then post-draft. The comfortability from my end of it and our organization is exceptional. As far as the process, I think where you're leading to as far as this contract, this was never in question. From our end of it, I don't think from Austin's end of it. It was just when, and the agreement took place within, I would say, 10 minutes of the first conversation that Pat Brisson and I had when we talked about Austin's contract. And Pat and I have been doing contracts for a number of years together. We've had a lot of different players that we've worked with, but this was never an issue at any point. Austin was number one overall. The agreement that he has with the Toronto Maple Leafs and his contract, he's earned this. He deserves what he is getting, and there was never a question from us on this. I think everyone was questioning a lot of different things for a lot of different reasons, but the comfortability end of it, both with the contract and Austin, is exceptional.
Lou, if it only took 10 minutes, why did it take so long? I know you don't like giving out bonuses. You did in this case. Why did you make an exception here? And why did it take till the middle of July to sign a deal that the parameters for are available, within 10 minutes of drafting?
Well, I guess the first question is, what was the rush? It's only a little over 3 weeks. We had a development camp to go through. We had other players that we had to sign. We had arbitration situations, but we didn't think it was a rush. We knew what was going to transpire. And I don't like the thought process sometimes of because something was done somewhere else, there are a lot of assumptions that are made, and maybe this is a good time to maybe bring this forward. I think that when Mike, Brendan, and I got together, we said we would not be operating the way the New Jersey way, we would not be operating the way the Detroit way. We would be doing it the Toronto way. And there are always reasons for what you do. And it's not to throw anybody off. It's not to make anybody feel uncomfortable. It's just the way we will operate. And it's sometimes there'll be questions why, but there's no deceit involved. There's no one, trying to pull a fast one. In this situation here, there was nothing unique about it. I've had other picks over the years sign at different times. Not that there was any problems. I think the rush is on everyone else, but I think we have to make those decisions internally when it takes place, but not that there's a problem.
Thanks, Lou. Now that this is done, can you talk about expectations for Austin at training camp?
Like any other player, especially, a first-year player, we all know what Austin is capable of because he's done it. We certainly have no pressure on Austin to do this, that, or the other. We want him to come into camp as comfortable as he possibly can. He knows we believe in him. It's obvious. He was picked number one overall, and we just want him to just be himself, not to try and do something out of the ordinary. Just do what he's been doing for the number of years that he's been playing and allow the end result to take care of itself.
Lou, I'm sorry, a quick follow-up if you don't mind. Can you say anything about the upcoming arbitration hearings? Are you any closer to deals prior to the arbitration for the three players?
This is not the time to be speaking about that. We'll handle that at the appropriate time. Right now, we're talking about Austin.
Thank you.
Hi, Lou. Just in speaking to some of the players at development camp, they talked about the video that was shown on one of the first nights about what it means to be a Maple Leaf and the responsibilities that go along with that. How would you characterize the rights and the responsibilities and what it means to be a Leaf?
Well, I think that the most important thing is that the Leaf itself is what the face of the organization is. And each and every one of us here who is a member of it, whether we're a player, whether in administration, whether we're on the staff, whether we're trainers, are parts of that. And it's up to us to perform to the best of our abilities collectively to have that Leaf have the results that we all want. And to be a Leaf is you have to give up your own identity at times to have success.
Thank you. Lou, you said you're doing things the Toronto way. What's the Leafs' view on entry-level bonuses then?
The Leafs' view? Well, entry-level bonuses have been given in Toronto in the past. This is not anything different. As far as Auston getting the maximum that the CBA allows, as I said earlier, he's earned that. He was picked number one overall. He deserves the max that could be given. So if that's the philosophy, then that is the philosophy. We don't look at it that way as far as what's the philosophy on contracts. What someone deserves, they should get.
Thank you.